What the hell is this place anyway?
Shisha. Alright, the world of survival horror. It seems we've once again entered it. I recall we went into the basement and nothing good happened, son. Won't even bring up Boingo Boingo. Let's see. Let's take more ordnance with us this time. An inordinate amount of ordnance, even. And by that I mean 2 grenades. Look, let's not get carried away, Uncle Tidfay. Show some restraint. Gonna make some acid splash rounds. That's their full name. Son, it's like how you never go by your middle name unless your middle name's real cool or it gives you a cool acronym. Okay. Sensible by the book basement clearing. Son, it's what I like to see and it's what we're about to experience. I'm even preemptively ready for this lady and her nonsense. See? She was ready to put up a fight and a big fuss, going to raise a fuss, and she was going to raise a holler about working in the Umbrella Lab trying to make $1, son. But when I stepped out of that elevator so professional, she had no recourse but to die in self-defense. Let that one go away. Take care of you yet again. Thank you for dying in an expedient and appropriate manner. I'll make a note of that in my report later. I'm still going to call you a tremendous asshole, but at least you'll have that one little bonus point of karma, son. It'll raise your status on the GameFAQs forums. But it won't raise your rank on the Counter-Strike server from 2 to 1, son. That takes grinding. You got to know exactly where to camp with your AWP to get to the #1 spot. Kurosaki Ichigo. Second monitor. Okay. Hey, you crowd. Here, hold this for me for a sec. Well, you did the worst job of holding that. You let it fall on the ground and blow up. And look, you made the liquor mad. It's like waking up the baby. Samus Aran understands. And you're still not dead, and yet it moves. Even he's shocked at his defiance. It's like his body moved on its own. It's like Deku trying to save angsty explodey boy there at the beginning of My Hero Academia from the slime monster. He just runs over there and throws like his backpack full of school supplies at him, son. Messing up all of his homework. You know the teacher's not going to believe him when he's like, I had to throw that at a sludge monster to save Bakugo-kun. And the teacher's like, first of all, I don't believe you. And second of all, if that's true, then I have to give you demerits for helping Bakugo, who we all just pretend to tolerate. Okay, I see you crowd have got a unified front. I like how your front man has no legs, son. It's like Def Leppard's drummer. Backwards, son. He must play the steel guitar. That's the opposite of the drums, I believe. You musical types should know. Okay. That guy needs to be over here so I can deal with him. No one's allowed to be mad at me when I'm outside in the hall. Oh no. There are 2 of them. Well, there's a 1 grenade launcher. Acid splash. Allie and Allie's sister. We'll dub the 2 of you. I think it's the first time I've ever made that reference in a Tenfei video. Oh yeah. I know I didn't hit either of them, but it was still satisfying. Oh no! Additional hate. Oh, we're having the best time. Well, maybe not that dog, but in my defense, I don't really give a shit if that dog's having a good time because I don't care for him. Hey, buddy! There's still liquors, and yet it licks! And yet it licks! It's a good thing I brought all this ordnance. Oh, look who suddenly has to get involved. Now that everybody else got taken out. It's like when you have to switch to Paul or George in Friday the 13th on the NES, son. If you've lost both Mark and Chrissy, you're done. Reload your save. Atlas knew when they designed that game. You're like, that's an Atlas game? How did I not get slashed by you right then? Oh no, my knife broke. It's not fair. I'm the put upon victim. Acid splash, shotgun, justice. It's a new technique I just invented. It has to work. It has to work. Well, where have you been my whole fucking life? You could have been out here a long time ago, man. I'm telling you. You could have put me through something. Are we finally free and clear? I still don't trust this guy. Okay. He's so committed to the role, I'm going to give it to him. Just like X. Speaking of which, I hear footsteps. Did reloading and starting a new game session make Mr. X appear, or was he always there? I guess I can run now. I was hoping that was a first aid spray, son. These mortal wounds I have are thinking they're hot shit. Is somebody on the other side of this door menacing me? Is there a menacing man on the other side of this door? Is Alvin and the Chipmunks going to have to sing a song about the words he said to me? Hello? Zombies and dogs. Okay, sounds like they're in the morgue where they belong. I hear folks are dying to get in there, so they're lucky that they're already part of it. Oh, this isn't an advanced handgun that uses advanced handgun ammo. This is a more regular handgun. Okay, sounds like they noticed me and they're mad, but they're inside that room. Oh, speaking of being mad, I got to do another one of these first time every time. First time every time. I hear him. I hear the waffles. I hear the stomping. Maybe nobody's in here. Anyone the slightest resistance? You have to tell me. I'm the younger sister of a special forces police officer. My Oni-chan. Okay. Look at this fake... Oh, I thought that was a fake crank point, like the fake master swords that somebody put in the Lost Woods in Link to the Past. Has anyone ever explored the lore implications of why they are like fake master swords? As a kid, they got me good. Yeah, he's over there. We can't open that door in the Claire scenario. The Claire Witch project. Now, the smart thing to be to go all the way back to the item box, unload some of this shit, heal. But would that be the Tenfei experience? You're like, if it doesn't end in you throwing a tantrum and or an absolute hell spell, then it's not real Tenfei, son. The no true Tenfei's fallacy. Okay, I think we can peek into the morgue. Uh-huh. Okay, you're just real excited to get out here and get your head blowed off, are you? I like that about you. So's initiative, son. He came in here, looked me in the eye, and was going to shake my hand before he bit a chunk out of the cheek of my ass, son. And he'd had that job, son. He'd already be buying his second beach house, bagging groceries. With an attitude like that, son. Did I mention recently I'm the hero? Hey, speaking of the hero. They say that a backpack can save us. And you're about to get blowed the fuck up. I believe the song goes. Oh, he dodged my attack by having his legs melt off. That's a bold strategy and it paid off, son. We ain't even got to consult with Cotton. And or discuss how many men he killed. Well, look at you, beautiful. You get to make my shotgun the big shotgun, son. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to equip it first. I mean, oh, yeah. You want to be the first one to try my big shotgun? He was just so shocked. And the lack of the butt stock. Not only does it give Beavis and Butthead types less to giggle about, but I still think it looks better. I wish a zombie would wake up from that table. Thank you for granting my wish, Shinron Zombie. Shinron Zombie. If you grab me now and strike me down, I'll become more powerful at bitching and moaning than you could possibly imagine. That'd be me if I was being Kenobi. I'd be like, you can strike me down now, Lord Vader. But my call-out post will remain. he has a kill, like emergency. What's it called? Not, is it called a kill switch? No, a dead man's trigger or whatever of a social media post just pointing out all of Anakin Skywalker's flaws. And every year he has to renew it at the start of the Tatooine year or whatever. And if he ever doesn't do it, either because he forgot or because he's dead, it's immediately going to post, son. The receipts. Ben Kenobi's got the receipts, boys. When he goes into Walmart, he's like, you don't need to see my receipt. And the lady, the poor put upon minimum wage lady working during the holiday season, is like, I don't care to see your receipt. I didn't even ask for it. You shouldn't have made assumptions. My job is to do whatever it takes to get you to leave this fucking service counter and stop bothering me. And I'm very good at it. How did we get on a thing about Ben Kenobi, like, returning shit to Walmart, man? Even I'm a bit lost. Has something to do with my long barrel sexy shotgun. There's something, I don't know. It's another performance piece. It's not as bad as the one up by the Star's office, but it reminds me of barbecue chicken. But not aluminum foil, son. Just in case my friend Chris is watching. A joke. Oh no, how could you still be alive? Awful fucking things. You crowd can't give me a red herb or a first aid spray or nothing. Yeah, you're the one, buddy. You're the one that's going to get me. You're the champion. Oh. There! Have you ever seen such persistence? It persists upon itself. That's how I would describe that liquor. The longer it takes to kill one of you, the more acquainted I get with you. And I don't want that. Okay, hide right around the door. That makes you cool, huh? You think that makes you a big shot? That ain't gonna get you no Cromer. That ain't gonna get you no Pippus. Oh no! She had ultra instinct to dodge that first shotgun shot. Because in my precognition, if I had that eyeball little Rudius gets at one point in Mashoko Tensei, son, I thought I saw you step out, but you defied fate. It must have been a work of the dragon god. I'd ask the man god about it, but he's my least favorite god. The man god's watching us right now, and he's like, oh, I was going to reincarnate you as a tiger man, but not anymore. God, I don't know if I could ever live that down. Okay. Somehow we cleared the basement? I think. Did we leave anything? We left that combat knife. Even I didn't expect it to go this quote-unquote smoothly. And we did it the whole time in the danger zone, son. Sterling Archer. He'd probably watch Tenfei videos, although I wouldn't want him to because he's a tremendous asshole. Are you supposed to root for Sterling Archer? Or are you supposed to hate him? Even the little Ortega soft shell, hard shell taco girl is like, it doesn't have to be both in this instance. Just commit to one. Just commit to one. If I had to choose nowadays, I'd just go soft shell. Hard shell tacos are a young man's game. Also, you cannot eat one without it just the shell exploding everywhere. Has anyone in human history ever eat a hard shell taco and had nothing fall out of it? The only person I could think of would be that underwear inspector from the episode of The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Where Pete, he was so perfect that Pete couldn't get anything over on him until he tricked him into eating barbecue chicken. And he ate it in such an efficient manner, he didn't even need a napkin or a moist towelette. And that's when everyone watching realized that they were seeing true evil. If Mr. X just opened that door and walked in this room to bother me, I'm not going to care for it. I'm going to proclaim it to be a shitty thing to do to somebody. So let's just take a moment and not have that happen. I'm going to double heal. And we want our shooting iron, this one. We could mix some bullets for it. We need more shotgun shells, though. Yeah, there we go. Lucky 7 shotguns. Okay. I'm not going to say I was scared. I'm just being precautious. Which is a fancy way of saying I'm scared. I don't like that you're active now. Is it really because this is another day? Because I have to die another day? We don't know if he can open this door either. Are we about to find out? I'm fucking around. Does that mean I'm about to find out? Impossible. I have everything for the clock tower, but I don't have the club key. Which I need to get on the 3rd floor through this door. What was on this side? I don't know if I've checked that room yet, have I? Is Mr. X... Oh, I can't even go out there. I forgot. Wait, then how did I... What save is this the right save? 0201? I'm really confused because I remember... Oh. I almost want to edit that out. It's so embarrassing. I thought I was at this store. I was like, the Mandela effect is a motherfucker because I remember going out here and cranking that with Soulja Boy, son. I retained that one memory of Soulja Boy, and that's what allowed me to unravel your thread like Dark City, son. Or that movie where people keep getting sucked up into the sky because this lady keeps remembering she had a baby that aliens stole. The Forgotten or something like that. Do you crowd know what movie I'm talking about? There's too many ominous noises up here. Also, we need the heart key for that. So what do I need to do? I'm actually a bit lost. There's some nice gunpowders out on the roof. What am I... Maybe there is something in that linen room that I kept ignoring. If that's where either the heart or the club key is, I'm going to feel rather foolish. How have I been in there? Nothing makes sense anymore. You know what, Mr. X? Okay, he noticed me. Senpai. X-Senpai noticed me. And it's not a good thing. Let's see if I can hide in Irons' office. Or if he doesn't respect Brian Irons, which means I'd have to respect him for that opinion, but also I hate the fact that he's chasing me around, menacing me. No, we don't have any secret items I haven't used yet, so I'm not really sure. Okay, that's fun to know. You're just a fun guy to be around, you know that? Like Toad from Mario Kart, son, you're a fun ride. Also, Toad, I realize, is from the greater Mario series, but when I hear Toad, I think of Toad from 64 going, Yahoo! Oh, I had forgotten. Maybe Mr. X just fucked off. Yeah, we still can't access the Lower East Side at all, can we? Because everything's locked up tight. Tight like a tiger. Toro-chan locked behind. He's out there? Are you out here, Mr. X? No? Okay, good. Oh. I left something to make flame rounds. It didn't even occur to me. Flame rounds are good. I did accidental alchemy. Okay, he's over there. How do we get back to the rest of the RPD? That's right, we're checking this this room up here. This room up here is going to have... No, wait, this room up here was locked with the heart key, isn't it? God damn. This is going to be real frustrating for people to watch later. Like, sounds like you're getting a healthy dose of the Tenfei experience, Uncle Tenfei. You gotta love to see to have it. I think I'm confusing the vanilla map icons for randomized nonsense, because this door down here isn't actually locked with the club key. That's why I was able to see inside of it. Yeah. So did I leave a box of ammo just laying in here? I guess I did. It'd be nice if Mr. X would bust through that wall. That can't be what they intend us to do, is it? Because it's like a random event. But we would have complete access over there. I could go grab the fuse and open up the shutter. Are you filled with anticipation and suspense? Do you feel better if I stand here like this? Hey, buddy. Flashbang justice! Jackass. You can tell he's so mad. Okay, we're going... Did I break something? Am I going to have to cheat in an item? I didn't break some kind of part of the sequence or something, did I? We have, the arm to the king statue. Oh, he's downstairs. It makes you think he's right around the corner. I guess that's the point. But we don't have the, book. So we can't actually complete your secret puzzle. You'll never solve the mystery of my secret puzzle. It's not really a secret puzzle, buddy. I know the two items I have to combine. It's not a puzzle if you can just click on every item in your inventory over and over until something works. Boys, the crowd that makes Sierra adventure games. Seething. Questing for glory. And wanting to be the hero. What did we find? Down from the roof. What did we... I guess we could just go run around. That's all we're doing. Running around, running our mouths. Okay, you were exactly right there, were you, buddy? Were you, buddy? Yeah, there's nothing over there that we didn't get. Because even if I go back down to the basement area, we can't actually turn on the power and open that door. It was very polite of him to wait for me to climb up that ladder. Even he respects the rules, armless slasher rules. Oh, dumbass. I was so intent to not do this thing, I forgot it was my inventory until right this second. So, if you've been screaming it at the monitors, congratulations, you win. Anyway, here we go. First time every time. There we go. Always fun, always fun. If you're not one of them keys, okay. Taro-chan can now be accessed. Of course, we've got to lose somebody first. He didn't follow me in here, did he? You can't see me. I'm hiding behind the American flag, son. Oh, say you can't see that I'm standing over here. And if you come too close, I'm going to shoot you with this shotgun, son. The rocket's red glare, motherfucker. The bomb's bursted in air, motherfucker. Step up. Is my bullshit working? Or are you hung on something? Oh, he's pretending he didn't notice me. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You walk away. I'm like Yamcha. Threatening Vegeta and DBZ abridged. Alright, all of this suffering was worth it. Because now we get to see the beautiful visage of Taru-chan. Taru-kun. The tiger. No, you can't be in here with my good friend Taru-kun-chan! Sama Dono! And now, look. You've attracted Mr. X. Do you want super tyrants? Because this is how you get super tyrants. Okay. Okay, and Taro-chan watched. He even had a gift of shotgun shells for me, boys. The gift of the shotgun magi. Whoa, shotgun magi, bam, balam. So much thumbnail potential I can't pass up. Any thumbnail of Claire holding her shotgun, you know it's a good one. We probably want a scene of her reloading it. But I'd hate to have to waste a round just for that. Tara-chan would hate it too. So I'm going to respect his wishes. There we go. Get more of the barrel on the screen. There's one of them red herbs I was needing earlier. Red herbs and spices, son. That's like when they don't put enough Cajun seasoning on your fries at Bojangles, son. Heartbreak. That was just a warning shot for some reason. Because I was hung on the door, and it was like, well, you can't shoot straight ahead. You're hung on the fucking door, idiot. I didn't even hit the dog, is the worst part. I didn't even hit the fucking dog. He is tricky and slippery, son. Once again, I don't quite understand it. You know what? Just throw a hand grenade at the loom and let God sort it out. Let God sort it out. You took my only means of cutting, so I'm gonna have to burn you up with acid and shoot you in the dick like you deserve. Okay, what were y'all guarding that was so important that I had to give up everything I cherish and believe in, mainly my sanity? You're like, you believe in your sanity, Uncle Timfei? That's just sad. Okay, 3 flashbangs and a first aid spray. That was worth it. Of course, we have to come in here eventually anyway, but still. Bitching and moaning will continue until good shit increases. Tara-chan's like, thanks for leaving this awful corpse here for me to stare at forever, by the way. You're welcome. Okay. Shenanigans aside, I think we're ready to advance to the next game state. Let's reload you. I am going to bring a first aid spray with me, so. I'm telling you, grandmamas everywhere are like, this is best randomizer ever. If only he could convince that Redfield girl to put on hand-knit wool sweater. So what is the plan now? I guess I should save before I ruin everything. That's a good step in the plan. Is everything reloaded? Where else were there club doors? Because the one to get up there was a heart, and the one to get in downstairs was a heart too, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Let's bring the fuse with it. Oh yeah, the library. The library. I'm going to bring this just in case. Oh, we should probably bring the... No, wait, we already placed the biggest tool of all. I forgot. That was when we discovered we needed that key. Speaking of which, I just realized this still doesn't get me the hell out of here. I'm still surrounded by heart keys. Was the key to get in down here must have been a club key. That's the only thing that makes sense in this crazy, kooky, randomized world. I'm just going to assume we're not on the same plane. Rain in Spain, etc. Oh, turns out I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before, son. All right. You're just real fun to do-si-do around, you know that, buddy? Still not as bad as what Tiger Man Leon had to deal with in the A scenario. He was beating off tyrants with both hands. Excuse me, both paws. I forgot his Tiger Man-like nature. Tiger by nature. No, you are, in fact, a heart door for some reason. For some reason. All right, motherfucker, you know what time it is. Flashbang justice. He's going to throw a blind punch, probably. Sometimes he does. Yeah, there he goes. What a loser. How are we still trapped? Nothing downstairs needed the club key, did it? By that, I mean down in the, like, car park garage in the basement. It's been a very confusing randomizer. Yeah, just heart doors everywhere, son. There's some sort of metaphor. We're trapped by the heart. Oh, down here, right? This has got to be it. We've eliminated all their possibilities, son. Tenfei's razor. When Tenfei has managed to notice everything but the solution, then the last thing he notices has to be the solution. Why are you a heart? I feel like something bugged and it made too many heart doors. We got a box of Oops All Heart Doors cereal. I think I'm just going to cheat the heart key in. Either that or we're genuinely supposed to... Well, no, Mr. X can't get to the Lower East Side either because he has to walk through doors. It only teleports him when you're like, run to the other side of the RPD. Damn, this is confusing. All right, let's reload my save so he's not directly behind us. I'm assuming when we reload our save, he either has a default starting point or it, like a series of them. My hope is that he'll be over there in the press room and he'll do his iconic busting through the wall, like Salty's iconic 7 p.m. nap he used to take before all of them condiments took turns killing him. I bet a Salty burger was actually really good, if not horrible for you. Oh, Mr. X, I'm running around the interrogation rooms. You better not bust through a wall and pound me. I'm going to go into Buzz's room and steal his life savings and make fun of his girlfriend next. I don't think this is actually the intended path, but I'm just hoping like hell, boys. Hoping like hell. I don't think there's anything obvious I've missed. I think it's just circumstance. Circumstances put us in this wretched scenario. Well, the heart key obviously can't be in there because that's just where the heart key is. I'm thinking it spawned. Okay. Tell you what, give me just a sec. All right, just because these things get frustrating when I take this long, I've just given myself the heart key. We're going to see if we can find where it naturally is, but I'm just going to keep playing like normal. All right, so what was actually in here to care about? Does that liquor spawn and bust through? Huh. I see. Interesting. Another piece of performance art. I feel like that creepy camera guy from The Evil Within 2 set this up. Douchebag LaRue, I think was his name. Are you active now? Let's see if he's around the corner. Another suspenseful camera angle moment. Okay. He's going to notice us regardless. So I might as well duck in here. He's normally not able to go in both these rooms because you only have the key to one. Look at him, he's so mad. You know he thinks it's cheating. You know he thinks it's cheating. Oh, the ludonarrative dissonance window. Alright, first things first. We're going straight through this damn waiting room finally. That we've been waiting to be able to open the door for this entire damn randomizer. Now, there might be more new enemies since we've returned from the basement. Danny Elfman called in the backup crew. Because somebody didn't heed his words that time he was a animated salamander in a nightmare mansion full of a bunch of nuts. Speaking of a bunch of nuts, there was this asshole. Lucky Seven's Fever. Lucky Redfield Fever. I'm fighting my way straight to the linen closet, and if the heart key is in there, I'm going to be extremely angry. I might even be angry enough to refer to it as the fart key, son. Even James Rolfe would be shocked. The Gangle Man. The Gangle Man. Okay, the Gangle Man. Now that I've entreated you with a little song. A little gangly song, as it's known. I'm not taking any fucking chances with this guy, man. I ain't taking any fucking chances with this guy. Mr. X is on his way. And by that I mean he's right fucking there. No, you can't get me! Ladders make me invincible, idiot! Oh, he's mad. Well, I guess we could open this now. Chock-a-chock. Jesus, get a fucking crowd of you, crowd. I know it was a redundant thing to say, but I was a bit overwhelmed at that moment. So I didn't quite know how to respond. Okay, we didn't bring the large gear. There's no way you're allowed to follow me in here, man. It's just against all kinds of fucking protocols. All kinds of fucking protocols, man! God damn you, you cheating bastard. And there are dogs in here, of course, of course, of course. Good thing I've got this, and I can run away like a hero. Also, you'll never have your hat again, jackass. Making me the victor. Long-range shotgun! Justice from a distance. I know he's right fucking behind me. He punched me into the poison fart cloud. Luckily, it had mostly dissipated by that point. This is what we call an exploratory mission, so that's why I'm not as worried about staying alive, son. Finding somewhere to hide to keep me alive. Alright, big gunpowder. Hop in here. Nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad, nothing bad! Good lord! It's like rushing through a haunted house! I guess we can go and throw that away. You're like, yeah, just like you threw away any integrity in this randomizer, Uncle Tenfei. Real men learn how to clip through the wall like a Yimfa video, however you say his name, YMFAH. That guy who does a challenge in every Souls game, and all of them involve like clipping out of bounds and activating the death cam and falling into the back rooms and shit. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Okay. I'll shotgun one of these right fast. Well, I don't need that right this second. The battery, you know, we never found the detonator. I mean, the heart key could be back there somewhere. Once again, I just don't know if it's something I did. Ooh, what I said when I didn't randomize well. I think the song goes very famously. Well, don't want to let the grandmamas down, so we'll bring a heal. Okay. Everything's cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make another staggered save. And keep on keeping on. Alright, so he's probably up there. More than likely. Let's go ahead and head down to the Lower East Side that we've never gotten to look at with our eyes. And see what we've been missing out on. Even the gate key would have let us get back to the main RPD because we could have gone through the front door. Rogues don't even understand what that means, son, because they exclusively do it from behind. They're like, there's a front door? They've also never seen the front part of Bowser's castle. They're like, man, it's weird that that castle's such a short level. Okay, I'm over here now. That's either good or bad. See, it wants me to throw this key away, but have we opened every heart door? My running theory that absolves me of all guilt of being mad at the game at the moment is that a club key door that was supposed to be a club key door somehow spawned as a heart door. Oh, there's a guy behind me. There's a guy right behind me. Oh, hey! Backpack Johnny! Everyone's best friend. Gotta figure out where the views spot. Oh, how convenient. You can't put the large gear in there, Snake. Much as you want to. Okay, that thing was down here, so we needed the heart key to get that. There's the courtyard key. We needed the heart key to get that. Please no enemies out here that run up to me and grab me and bite me and scare me real bad. You trying to beat me to the item box, huh? Cheating? Well, for the time being, we're just sort of running away from Mr. X, so we don't need to be carrying all that around with us, probably. Oh, he's right fucking on us. I know somewhere you're not allowed to go, even in the randomizer. Tee-hee-hee, tee-hee-hee, you ain't never gonna get me. That's right, you go off and seethe, son. Even his music gave up. Okay, now we can finally gather ourselves and start thinking about this place. Start fixing to suppose to figure how we're going to get through the rest of this place. Yeah, that's right. That's the only thing I needed to change. Was bringing that single grenade. Let's wait till he picks a destination. Okay, he's walking around over there. Please be upstairs and going through that door. Yes! It's like that time Krillin was begging Cell at his press conference for the Cell games. That Cell would leave the planet forever, which he was until I poked my head up there. Just like Cell himself. Maybe if I go down here, you'll get the hint that nobody wants you walking around bothering people. I think that is one of the main complaints that, like, non-Resident Evil fan normies that played this game had. Was that Mr. X was too persistent. Basically, they were Peter Griffin, drowning in that panic room, and they were stating that Mr. X persists upon himself, Lois. I did not care for the Resident Evil 2 remake. Did not care for it, Lois. Okay, we got to let him actually leave now, because he somehow noticed me poke my head up like Poxitani Phil last time, and it gave him an excuse. Yeah, like right there. There we go. What if we got here and he had a talk boy that just played those noises and he was like, "Hi, Claire, I'm home early." How many of you genuinely get that joke? Of all the dumb Tiffany jokes, that's where I'm going to stop and be like, do any of you all know? Look up the Talk Boy commercial. Or watch Home Alone 2. With its beloved cameo appearances by non-political figures. Pointing out where the bathroom is at the fancy hotel. Or the reception desk, I don't really remember. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to check that linen closet. That's been my primary action item. If you haven't been following along with the narrative. Oh, the other half of your performance is gone. I'd say the one who had the shittier part of the performance. Okay. I could see why you quit. You thought I didn't feel your malice emanating from around the corner? I could use a shotgun shell on her, but she needs to be even more burned up somehow. Alright, what were you crowd hiding this whole time that I desperately needed? Woohoo, I desperately needed. Whatever you crowd are holding. Here, just in case. Yeah. Yeah, that knife would have changed everything. So, have I proven that I didn't mess up? And that the hard key's just not real? Have I been absolved of all guilt? It might be laying around here. You know, we never found the damn keys to open the trunk to that car. Also, according to this, there's something still laying down there. Did I cheat, like, way too early? Somehow. Somehow? I want Mr. X to cold cocker. He did it! We were best friends for that one moment. Maybe we just shouldn't think about where the heart key is, since I don't, you know, have to find it anymore. I could just get on with my life and the game state. You know what? I'm gonna do you kids a favor just because I appreciate you humoring me, both in my ridiculous commentary and my lack of gameplay capability. So I am going to develop the Rising Rookie. You're like, oh god, it's happening. It's happening! My god, get the TiVo hooked up. Yep, that's her, all right. Now, please be responsible, kids, and promise me you'll imagine her as either Lola Bunny or, just to suit your more modern tastes, Luna Hell of a Boss in an RPD basketball uniform. I do want to go see what is up there where you use that item. And also, we still haven't really explored the east side because we had a lot on us. Not sure if you noticed at the time. I'm still carrying this thing around. There must be something over there that needs it. Like Mario Advance needs a mushroom or anything else. He'll use any excuse he can to yell, woohoo, just what I needed. Should I bring my handgun again? Am I ready to return to the handgun life? I don't know. I'm still feeling cocksure. If the SMG could be found, we'd be pretty set. Oh, I had a shitload of flame rounds I didn't even know about. Also, the spark shot, is it real? Is it a myth? I don't mind waiting for Mr. X here because we get the original RE2 save room music. And that's a good thing. Oh, I like how it's based on the camera's position. It's like when you walk into the Great Hollow for the first time in the original Dark Souls and like the music's bugged. Where you like, I think you don't hear it unless you look straight up, or you do hear it only when you look straight up, or you don't hear it at all when you look straight up. Basically what I'm trying to say is straight up now tell me. Are you going to hear the dark hollow basin garden forever? The Ash Lake, I think some people call it. What does Vatty make videos about now? I assume he ran out of Elden Ring shit to talk about in the years. Armored Core 6? Night Rain? Oh, I walk so sensibly. I didn't bring the detonator. What the fuck am I doing up here? God almighty, I don't understand how you crowd put up with it. I guess if I am really on your second monitor, then it doesn't really matter. Son, you just keep farming. Or doing whatever it is you're doing in your game. Finding every Korok seed. He couldn't possibly just happen to already be right here, could he? How in the world is that woman still persisting? Yeah, you're the champion, son. We will rock you. I don't want to shoot her because Mr. X has an excuse to come running over here to bother me. That's her primary purpose, is to give Mr. X an excuse to bother people. See if I can give her some type of fit with this strobe light effect. Alright, you win. Uh-huh. Deal with you before you become a problem later. Same thing with Poison T Zombie. In fact, all burned up, baby. You're like, what was that about not making noise for Mr. X? What was that about not giving Mr. X an excuse to know your location, Uncle Tiffany? Oh, yeah. That's right. Dedicate yourself. I'm not going to use my chase breaker escape hole, as we call it, just yet. My whole goal right now is to get that gate unlocked down here and maybe finish exploring the east side. In fact, I'm gonna make another save so I ain't got to run all the way over here again. Well, I was until that guy decided that's where he lives now. He's like, I decided. I'm the one who put me here and blew my leg off, am I? Yeah, we got to move those chairs. All right, if we calmly walk around, it just gives him so many less excuses to not to pretend to know where we are all the time. You know, the computer, or AI as it's known before those words made the internet mad all the time. Okay, there's that damn key. In video games, like, they have to intentionally handicap them because it's not like the computer doesn't know where you are all the time. It's like how Kane in the Amazing Digital Circus pretends that he couldn't just snap his fingers and make any of the characters just appear in front of him if he wanted to. He has to pretend to not know they're hiding in a bucket somewhere. Okay, let's check the ladies' room. A hive of scum and villainy. Wretched in nature. Uh-huh. Is that how you ladies flush the toilet? Barbaric. Oh, old King Droll left his book in the ladies' room, did he? Sounds like there's a story behind that, old King Droll. He's like, oh no, you solved the mystery of my puzzle. There. Okay, now what all is in here? Absolutely nothing, because I'd approve that. There is the heart key. Locked behind a heart door. Hashtag justified, baby. God, it feels good to be the blameless victim. I'm almost tempted to leave that there so Mr. X can't come through there and bother me. Because even he's powerless versus those shares. That's a satisfying combo. We just hit that boy with a wombo combo, it's known in some cultures. Yeah, fuck it. 12 bullets! Never mind! That did not feel like a proportional use of resources, man. Then there's this asshole. Or there was. Whatever it is, whatever it was. Chocolatey, crispy, whatchamacallit. I love that commercial. It was so abstract. All right. We left an herb, apparently. Right here. The right here herb, it's known as. We're going to make the controversial green, green, blue. Or GGB. And there's the key to the sewers, rather than laters. Now, they tend to spawn one down there so you don't get soft lock, but it would be nice to have it preemptively. All right. I'm going to go out here for fun, because I can now. Chaka chaka indeed. Okay. It's like that, the teacher, the stern teacher that's played by Jodar Kujo in Welcome to Demon's School Irma-kun, when he was having to pay all the students a home visit, and when he got to Claire's house and her eccentric family put on this big production, he just very, very comically just steps in with one foot and then turns around and is like, well, that's my visit. See you at school. There! Is that everything you wanted? To take as many resources from me as possible? Once again, the acid just softens them up just enough. Just enough. Oh! That's the best dog encounter I believe I've ever had. That better not be a licker scuttling down here to bother me. I don't know why I thought that would hit, but I still went for it. One thing I do like about flame rounds is they will one-shot a zombie. Like, it's not ambiguous at all. You hit a zombie, one of them things, he's getting messed up. Look, I have all the ingredients to make my grandma's secret old-fashioned shotgun shells with love. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought I had a big gunpowder. Big gun granny, we used to call her. Bam lamb. Well, I don't really... I mean, I guess I could technically throw away my redemption heart key. Okay. I got just the plan for the liquor gentleman. Oh, you have a bunch of annoying friends now. Flashbang justice. You thought you had me. If he'd have hit me during his sporadic angry thrashing, I'd have been so fucking mad. Nobody's in here. Ooh, you scared me through the wall. And that's considered cheating. It's against the law to scare me through the wall. Make a Tetris block shape in my inventory real quick. Somebody hid a grenade in their shoe, son. Bad Leroy Brown. Upgrading from his 32 gun in his pocket for fun. And his razor in his shoe, son. Okay. The calm music makes us immortal. Alright, it's time for my favorite part. Storing everything. And making a plan. Hashtag the plan. We're in the hashtag the plan phase. Alright. If we're just... I'm just going to leave that there. That's his permanent slot. Can I make more shells? Grandmama. Grandmama came through. No, Grandmama, I'm sorry. Her ghost slammed it shut. Like the ghost of the mom in that Ha Ha You Clowns show that I've only ever seen clips of. Hey, perfect. Just what I needed. Chaka, 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 chaka. She slides in two at a time. Like a professional. Which handgun should we take? Yeah, we got enough big boy handgun ammo to take the big boy handgun. And... there's that. Grandmama's ordnance. And let's crank out some more of that standard issue ordnance. That is the acid round. All right, I want to do all of these things. Everything is what I want to do right now. There's probably no reason. Well, no, because it could be the SMG or the Magnum or something. So we really do want to check everything. We really do need to not be quite as lazy as we could be. We run up there and do that. We can do that at the same time and plant old King Droll's arm. We'll grab whatever's in the trunk in the basement on the way out of here after we have the parking garage pass. And we probably want the gun that shoots these bullets that we proudly brought. What so proudly we brought. All right. The plan is shaping up. You're like, it wasn't really a plan. It was just you muttering things that you want to do. There's there a difference? I thought that's what planning was. Oh yeah, don't forget there's a bunch of crowd outside this room we have to destroy. Because they hold us malice, son. Like Calamity Ganon. Before they replaced it with Gloom in the sequel. Because they couldn't think of anything original to do, son. Just like 22 Jump Street. Okay, this fucking guy. Boom. The old boom and doom. Slashy Joe Roberts. Pop! Keep expecting Ray the zombie to come around the corner any second, son. I have enough boards that I can actually board up these windows, which I very rarely get to do. How satisfying. Speaking of satisfying, skadoosh! Oh, you must super totes be dead, son. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh god, I feel like Naked Gun 2.5 when Frank is convinced that guy is the fake doctor and tries to scrub the tattoo of, or the birthmark of Whistler's mother off of his ass. Look it up. It's a real thing. You're like, I'd rather not. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a hip pouch just inside that room. I'm glad I thought to remember to glance at it. Oh, you! I thought I was a rat out here. Once again, my disregard for him is what killed him. Was apathy killed the beast. Master Wayne. Hey. Somebody is headed here wide fucking open. I can hear him. I can hear him. Oh, there's this guy was here the whole time. Oh, you're just in time to not get blowed the fuck up, man. God, don't I hate this shit. I was trying to turn to face him, and now I'm going to get socked in the gob. You know what we call this in the industry? We call this a fucking save load. Yeah, if I could have turned around in time, I could have gotten the counter prompt and stabbed that zombie with a knife and made things less miserable for the world in general. Now we got to do this shit again. Yeah, I'm making little clacky noises behind you. Get over it. Uh-huh. I see. Damn, you're committed. I guess I could respect that, even if I despise it. Yet again. Okay, I was about to say, where the hell are you? Was that Marvin? No, I think that's just generic bald-head Fred, police zombie. Were you two zombies standing out here the exact same model? God, my immersion. That's what killed him. He realized he was just a copy of an imitation of a clone of a dream. It's like Roxas in Kingdom Hearts. Is that right? I'm going to call James Rolfe in here to refer to it by a different name that you're not going to like unless you don't care for Kingdom Hearts. AKA, you're me. Yeah, you almost had me, buddy. When you're at the pub later telling this story, be like, my hand was 2 inches away. Graham Clapp Redfield won't buy the ass cheeks. Buy the ass cheeks. Okay, he's somewhere around here. That's so that if I go in the press room and start dealing with that crowd, he's going to make his presence known. And it's going to be super fucking aggro. Oh, you were just in there? That's about as close to being in there as you could be. Was to just be in there. So the last place I expected you to be was actually just in that room. Have I mentioned recently how long these things end up being just because of all this shit here at the beginning where we got to constantly dodge around and worry about what all the enemies are doing? We never get a moment's peace, is what I'm trying to say. At least we're getting the nice safe room music that everyone loves. I don't hear any waffle stomping. Late last night and the night before, waffle stompers stomping at the door. I want to check this loot, but I don't think I can because I'm so afraid of that waffle stomping man. God, I hate you. He's just going to live in there now because he knows that's where I want to be. I guess I'll go ahead and move these, so maybe we can be free and clear of him at some point. Okay, please go over there. Of course he didn't. Why would he? That's only what we want him to do. That's only what we want him to do. Why would he ever do that? Oh, did you go into the middle office that time? Sounds like it. No, he's right the fuck over there. Yeah, okay. God, way to waste everybody's fucking time. We're gonna have to make a big loop around, and I'm gonna have to throw a big pissy tantrum. See what you've done? You've made the video worse for everybody. Man, he is on me, son. He ain't happy. This would be the optimal time to do this. Damn you, Claire Redfield, for discovering the secret. What, did you read books in the women's bathroom? He's like, there's more stalls in there so they don't notice when I'm in there all fucking day. Oh, you decided to be real. I got you. A real fucking pain in my ass. Oh, I almost made it. God damn you. Well, at least the difficulty just went down. Okay. Where is he now? Standing around listening? Or let me guess, he's just down there in the press room right now reading a newspaper. Okay. Somehow we're back here again and we don't immediately have that man hung all over us. Boom. Splash and slash. The old boom blast slash. It's hard to say. It's like bing bang boom. I see you tanking for poison guy. Oh God. I didn't even see you, man. How did you waste that element of surprise? Okay, oh, pay attention to you finally. There, you crowd done ruining my life. Oh, hey. Love being teased with magnum bullets. And here he comes, boogity boogity. Yep. Sorry I came in here and tried to advance the game state of my life. Should have consulted with you first. Asshole consultant group, I believe it's known as. That's not even Flashbang Justice. That's Flashbang fuck off. There you are. Okay. All of that's taken care of. While he's distracted, let's go place the detonator. Hans Gruber. Suddenly very aware of his second monitor. I didn't forget you, buddy. Don't worry. I still got hate for you. I don't know why I brought all those. It just felt good at the time. It just felt good at the time. I am going to save again since I've been put through something. Crank out some more of these. Some more of these. Make our inventory pretty because it's important. And everybody agrees that is something you should spend a lot of time on when you're recording a playthrough of a video game for the internet to watch. I just want to know that when I come through here to save or anything and Mr. X is chasing me, that I ain't got to worry about you. It's just enough time for him to wake up and come after us. So I'm not going to be able to place that detonator as easily as I thought, son, Hans Gruber. Now he truly understands, son. Mr. X is my John McClane. I've been mentioned recently how much I despise that man and how desperately he needs a hobby. As always, I could have already left the RPD. I mean, hell, I could have come back here after the sewers when you come back up the elevator and done all this. But that's not what I wanted to do. So it's not what happened. All right, how many enemies are just in here now? Did you spawn a bunch of lickers or some shit? I was hoping that would blow up first, so he wouldn't be able to go through that damn door. Flashbang Justice. Oh, look, a 2-for-1. Justice Special. Okay. I knew there was one of you fucking things as well, because I despise you so! We left a guy out here at least once, didn't we? There was like a poison guy. Yeah, this guy. Have some fucking HP, why don't you? Okay. So much we have to go through to do one item check. Keep in mind, all of this is just so we can check that damn pedestal in there. All of this unnecessary time-wasting torment. I blame Namsku. I remembered his name, the Fox Boy, in between recording sessions, so I would know where to direct my malice. And gloom. Calamity Tenfei. We don't even know if he's still just standing in there, waiting to ruin everybody's life with his pissy aggressive nature. Yeah, I believe he is. Well, with that liquor and that dog dead, at least we don't have to worry about them running all up on us. So maybe we'll be okay. That one zombie is going to fall from the ceiling in a peel of potatoes type manner, but I'm not that worried about that. Alright, is there anything else in here loosely before the harp plays? It's a bird. The goat plays the harp for the raven. I'm remembering the beast scenario. Puzzles. There it is. More delicious Magnum bullets. If only I had a hungry Magnum. Okay, well, at least we could say we cleared that shit. What if I left just laying over there? We'll never know. We'll never know. Don't get up on my account, buddy. Alright, let's do something about this clock tower. The Scissor Man. The call of the Scissor Man. Okay, make sure there's nobody right here. See if we can hear the rain. See if we can hear the rain. Have you ever heard the rain? I believe the song goes here like it doesn't. It asks if you've seen the rain. How are you already up here? Oh. He's just a layer down. Remember, there is a dog in here. Oh, joy. Oh, jubilation. Jubilation's dog Sona. I prefer Revelation's rat Sona myself. Hey, buddy, where you at? Misery and woe? Misery and woe? Where are you at? Would you teleport in here last time? Alright, hopefully Mr. X doesn't back me into this corner, son. Nobody puts Redfield in a corner. And all of that was for these bullets and these bullets. Well, you know, all of that by being walking out here. This slight detour. I'm guessing maybe he's up there, and when he aggroes, because there's not supposed to be enemies in this room, it doesn't know what to do. It's like Doom. How there's not actually multiple levels, like elevations in Doom. It's technically flat. Okay, I'm glad that worked. I'm glad you stalled for just that second. And saved my life. And the life of the Tenfei viewers. It was like, more like you ruined it. Here I was all situated for a proper bitch and moan session. And I was cheated. Alright, we know he can come into this room. Is he allowed up these stairs? Just how much is Mr. X allowed to cheat in the randomizer? That's the question I want to know. Yeah, the bell rang.
Ha funzionato.
It did. Okay. Oh yeah, we still have to finish exploring this room over here when we're not being menaced. We can even do this. And it's even a good thing. If I could remember how to sort inventory. Oh. I completely didn't see him over there. God, ain't I fucking tired of you, man. Just for satisfaction. Almost got hit because I got hung on the wall. You gonna take a knee, buddy? There you go. Give me a moment's peace. Time to get moving. You're just trying to impress me. The Blast Score announcer lady is right up there with Star Ocean, the Second Story's Claude Canny. For repetitive voice clips I love to quote from classic PS1 games. I sensed a big pissy tantrum being thrown. Oh, there had to be more than one of you, because joy can't be allowed. Okay. He's actually dead. Oh, no, he's not! I hate you, crowd, with your new feign death skill that they patched in. That Namsku invented. Get splooshed, shitlord. Alright, I gotta check myself. Give myself a pat down. You dead now, buddy? You gonna pull another Lazarus? Oh, I'm out of acid rounds. And I'm out of acid round creation materials. His acid round materials. Novel series. Oh, are you in there? Never mind. I can potentially ignore you for a brief moment. I do like that he can hear me specifically through that door. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Well, what do you say? Oh, this is where we need that final use of the bolt cutters. We finally discovered it. Just trying to make sure none of the rooms are red. I don't want the Queen of Hearts to find out that we've been painting the rooms red, son. She gets real pissy about that. And if you don't have any cake that makes you real big, you can't talk back to her. She only respects real big people, son. That's why Sly Cooper 3 is her favorite. Because of that one part. With the mask and Carmelita's giant furry fox ass. You're like, is that part of it? I mean, it's not. If you make Carmelita Fox real big, I'm pretty sure that part of her body gets big too, son. Look it up. Once again, to quote the trainer from Eli the Plague of Gripes' Choose Your Partner. I'd rather not. Hey, at least we're going through all these gunpowders. I'd say the frustration to good times ratio of this randomizer hasn't been too terrible. At least I'd like to think so. At least I'd like to lie to myself and think so. Now, before we do Adventures in Sherry Birkin sitting, I do want to finish clearing out everything here in the RPD. Once again, our primary action items. I think we need one of these. One of our forbidden heals. Okay, we need you for up there. We still want... We're going to check that when we're leaving. That's right. Oh yeah, we got to deal with that liquor inside of there. Well, I could just use a knife on him, son. I'll just hit him with the old Acid Splash Knifey. I see you've played Acid Splash Knifey before. That's not an acid round grenade launcher. That's an extended barrel shotgun. Crikey. Is crikey something like ever actually unironically said in Australia? Really? And now you frantically made the liquor mad, which was his job. Once again. Pop. Huh. Still not disposable. Crazy. Acid Splash Slasher. The Acid Splasher Slasher, boys. Jack the Ripper. Put to shame. Okay, our location has been identified by a very angry and persistent man. And that's okay, because we're going to be long fucking gone by the time he gets within grabbing range. Okay, so what's left that I want to check? Okay, that's Irons' office. That's just those bolt cutters, presumably. That's that blue herb. Yeah, we did leave some shite in the basement. Alright, I think it's finally time for adventures in Cherry Birkin City. And not just because I'm being currently menaced and want to disappear to another realm where he can't reach us. It's like when Rouse the Goat Boy in Deltarune tricks you into thinking about Susie so that the camera changes to her position and uses that as an opportunity to talk shit about you behind your back with Chris Dreamer. I get the feeling Chris Dreamer wouldn't do much to defend our honor. I hope by the end of at least the normal route of Deltarune, you could become actual good friends with Chris Dreamer. Oh, I forgot to bring those damn cubes. After you've piloted them like a meat puppet through the majority of the game and made important life choice decisions for them, like whether or not they're gonna mind break their reindeer girl next door neighbor, childhood friend, into becoming an ice assassin. You're like, every time he brings up Deltarune, I have less and less of an idea of what that game is about. Let's solve a puzzle. Then we'll watch the puzzles. You're like, I ain't watching the damn puzzles, man. Solve your own damn puzzle. Now, if it was the Popples, I might be there. Or at the very least, the Snorks.
Pronto?
Eccoti qui, Claire. Abbiamo un affare in sospeso.
E dov'è?
È qui vicino, lo troverai.
Sherry sta bene?
Per ora.
Bastardo, se ne fai del male!
Stupida mocciosa. Se solo non lo avessi fatto cadere, ti avrei lasciata andare. Non temere, Sherry. Presto sarà tutto finito.
Ci sarà un modo per uscire.
All right, Sherry Birkin, let's do it. And by that, I mean, let's get these items that have always been here. And then make it like a tree and get the hell out of this place, son. Biff Tannen agrees. Biff Tannen would probably get along with Brian Irons. It's one of the worst insults I could pay a person.
Ma dove sono?
I'm surprised Brian Irons lets them draw a hopscotch board on the what I thought was carpeted floor, but I guess it's not. I never really thought about it. Over here by the chest of drawers. The D in Don't Run is so mad. And then they drew the Captain Planet logo at the bottom, son. No, don't jump down. What is happening? I didn't even know you could. BOW, son. It's a reference to the bioorganic weapons that Umbrella makes. It was a hint. Letting the ominous atmosphere wash over you.
Posso uscire dal... Presto, presto, presto.
Presto, presto, son. She hates ragu. Don't even try to buy the store brand marinara sauce, son. She'll gag at the sight of it. See, she thought about it for a second there. Boys, You pull out the Sam's Choice wash basin of generic spaghetti sauce. She ain't gonna make it.
Adesso basta giocare. Ora sei nei guai.
Mi lasci! No, basta!
Eccoti qui, Claire. Abbiamo un affare in sospeso.
Di cosa parli?
Piantala di farmi perdere tempo. Portami il ciondolo o Sherry morirà.
Il ciondolo. A cosa ti serve?
Vuoi che la piccola muoia?
Va bene. Dove sei?
All'orfanotrofio.
L'orfanotrofio? E dov'è?
È qui vicino. Lo troverai.
Sherry sta bene.
Per ora.
Bastardo, se ne fai del male! Stai scherzando? Diavolo! Sto arrivando, bastardo!
Bastardo Diavolo. Vespucci. Of course. Okay. It's time to hit the main streets. Streets ahead. It's time to finally become streets ahead. We're going to bring plenty of ordnance. If you think, man, he's bringing way too many guns, it means I haven't brought enough. Because you should be thinking, why did he bring so many guns? What? And by that, I just mean a lot of ordnance for the guns I currently have. So that's what makes it so sensible. Sensibly dangerous. Action plans. That'd be my internal espionage action subtitle, like Metal Gear has. Okay. Now remember, Mr. X is going to teleport in when we insert the parking pass. Luckily, I don't think it's in the spot where we guaranteed get hit. Maybe Namsku fixed that. But I doubt it. I know I could have put the butt stock on the shotgun. All it does is let you fire faster. And it's not often you're trying to pump and dump the shotgun. So I'm just going to stick with the cool aesthetic, son. Beep, beep. Okay. Not a bad thing to find. All things considered. Have this equipped in case we need to fully distract Mr. X. And by that I mean we're going to fully distract Mr. X. Oh, they were kind enough to just spawn in a regular ass zombie. I appreciate that. I want to know what we left in the kennel though. Down in the kennel, out here in the street. We know it's not the heart key because we found the heart key locked behind the cart key door, son. We need ZFG here to do a hyper-extended super slide through the RPD and a weird shot to get that heart key. Click to open. You know what? I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to move on. Oh, God. Why am I like this? Okay. It's cool. Everybody's having a good time, so it's cool. Honestly, did we even have an easier time than we would have if I didn't cheat myself the heart key that one time? That time I got reincarnated in the Resident Evil 2 Remake Randomizer and had to cheat in a heart key will be the name of the light novel. I think it's by the same author as that time I was reincarnated in the Final Fantasy IX world as my Tiger Man Sona to show my rat wife the love she deserves. If you don't get that joke, it means you haven't watched me play the Castlevania randomizer, boys, and it hurts my heart. Or you haven't checked the, like, 10 or 12 clips from it that I just sporadically uploaded to the 10 Fate Discord clips channel. Oh, hey! Another bonus stash. How many of y'all genuinely knew that that door could be open? Once again, I'm curious. I want to see how that overlaps with how many of y'all got the "Hi kids, we're home early" Talk Boy commercial joke. Oh yeah, I think they intentionally don't put anything out here, which is awfully kind of them. Other than, you know, the font of free shit. Thanks for opening the door for me, Sparky. So yeah, you would have gone through that door, you would have found the heart key, you could have opened the fuse, you would have found the gate key, and everything would have just continued on. But we had our own little sub-adventure. I did a cool Super Metroid-style sequence break is how we'll remember it. We'll all cope together. Ogre battle. Let us cope together. March of the Cope Queen. Wow. I appreciate a zombie dog just going down, and then that guy's head just blowing up, son. You mentioned Fox Boy's going down and his head exploded, son. Just like Wolf O'Donnell. Alright, I appreciate there's not 100 fucking dogs out here. At least not yet. Why can't we get in this van and just drive that there? Pretty sure we could go through this fence. Claire Redfield strikes me as the type of person who might know how to hotwire a car. Or pick a lock. Son. Samuel L. Jackson from Die Hard with a Vengeance, angrily glaring at his second monitor. Like the asshole he is. Simple Simon meeting that pieman in real time, son. How many people were going to St. Ives? Somehow I didn't screw that up, even though everybody expected me to. Look at this! Is this the scale? Is that how big a bus driver's seat and steering wheel and clutch or whatever is? Gear shift toggle lever, I think it's known as. You car otaku understand. If Stuart K. Riley of Working Man Games is watching, son, smoke's coming out of his ears at the automotive ignorance. See? He would call me a bastardo, and I'd deserve it. I think he's from Arkansas. I almost refer to it as Arkansas, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal there. Look at this teleporting man, ruining everything. Once again, to bring up Samuel L. Jackson. He's so mad when people can teleport. Oh, there must be good shit up there if you try to put this force ahead of me. The anti-good shit force, as you know. Okay, that did hit him. For a second, I thought he didn't take any sort of splash damage. Really? I'm amazed that door is break-inable, because normally there's not zombies out there, unless you're playing the Ghost Survivors. Then again, I guess during the Ghost Survivors, the Paleheads do knock the door open. So, see, he was so shocked about that revelation about the Ghost Survivors, son. Have I mentioned recently how genuinely bad everybody just feels for you, crowd, all the time. All the time. Cremation! They died in unison. Alright, what was all that for? What was I fighting for? Zero. from Mega Man X4 would also like to know. And that Red Cyclone android robot from Justice League Unlimited. That one time, trying to figure out the meaning of Christmas. And he went to the Kent's house. Since old Clark invited them. And he's sitting and he's watching like a cheesy Christmas special. And at one point the character is talking to a little kid in the movie. And he's like, do you want me to tell you the true meaning of Christmas? And that robot's like, yes, please tell me. You know he's not dead. The one good thing about pies and zombies is you know when they're not dead because they don't release a fart cloud. If you shoot them in the asshole and they release a purple fart cloud, you know they're dead. It's a telltale sign. It's right up there in the signs of death with all burned up. Okay, I think we got... oh, that's the item that Sherry didn't need. Since she manifested the skizzers and the key in her mind. Okay, surely everybody out here is down for the count. I used up a genuine hand grenade on you, crowd. I mean, I'm never coming back through here, but I also don't want to get grabbed. It must have been aggravating to work at this desk all day. You don't got... Well, I guess you got big armrests on your chair. You're gonna get carpal tunnel, man.
È colpa tua!
Cosa?
Ci hai messo troppo tempo!
Che è successo? Oddio! Levati! Basta!
Maledetto William!
Oh mio Dio! Cristo santo!
Oh God, Christ to Santa. Is that like Santa Christ, son? Doug Walker. Second monitor never had so many eyeballs on it. That should just always be an ink ribbon, right? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Blank Secret Diary. Persistence of Dead Shit, I think is the name of this one. Then there's this lady, the Ghost Survivor. The Ghost Survivor. Don't go near that key. Brack and break the game.
Sherry! Sherry, dove sei?
I forgot they added enemies here. Hey, it's Elliot! Let's give you a proper send-off, Elliot. A proper Viking funeral for Elliot. At least he didn't get tore in half this time. Sherry, don't get blowed up by this guy. Sherry, don't let this guy grab you either. Oh God, they're dogs. They're dogs. Just ignore them. Ollie Ollie oxen free, bitch! Ollie Ollie oxen free!
Sherry, forza! Come hai detto? Oddio!
Claire, stai bene? Puoi sentirmi? Claire! Claire, devi svegliarti! Lui sta arrivando! Svegliati! Svegliati!
Svegliati. Svegliati. Apri gli occhi. Stai ferma. Beh, non sei infetta.
Sherry. Dov'è Sherry?
Sherry sta bene.
Conosce Sherry?
Ha davvero una forza incredibile.
Che le è successo?
Bisogna valutare la situazione. Chi è lei? Io sono Claire. Non l'avevo previsto. Mi scusi, dov'è Sherry? Ehi!
Cosa?
Dov'è?
Annette, dimmi, che è successo, William?
Non lo so. Chi è?
La creatura che ha causato questo.
Cosa? Mi aiuta a trovare Sherry.
Sembra si evolva più velocemente del previsto.
Adesso dove va?
Senti, non ho tempo per rispondere alle tue domande. È tutto sotto controllo.
Io devo trovare Sherry.
Mia figlia non è un tuo problema.
Sherry è sua figlia. Dove è andata Sherry?
I don't know, but if it's somewhere where her mom isn't, she's probably doing all right. Or at least better than she would be. Okay. Report about G. We know he suffered. According to that little feller at the beginning of the House of the Dead, too. Store some of these things. Just some of these things. Yeah, we might as well bring all of them. Alright, how are we looking gunpowder-wise? Once again, if we come across that SMG and that Magnum, or just the reinforced frame, hell, at this point, I'd even take a spark shot. I'd even settle for a spark shot. Oh yeah, let's don't forget to bring this thing. Alright. Make a pre-sewer save. Oh yeah, we could go ahead and crank out some more, well, I don't think we have a yellow gunpowder for shotgun shells, do we? Nope. Nope. Nope, floats. Is everything? Is that everything? And more? Tofu continues to struggle. You know, I've never unlocked all the different flavors of tofu that you can unlock in this game. There's like a matcha green tea one that has grenades. And a black fiery one that has a flamethrower and grenade. No, I think he has the flame round grenade launcher. And then there's one that has the Colt Single Action Army and the 1911. We're not going to run because there could be dogs and liquors in the water. No, I don't want to hear about how you and your waifu went to the pool last week. Waifu liquor guy. I'm already ahead of you and not giving a shit. Okay. Genuine cheating inside the walls. He pulled a Mike Staklasa and went inside the wall. Okay. You really are cheating. I thought you had like phased out of existence or some shit. I think we all got jump scared. Oh, look. With his final breath, he stared at me with hate in his heart. It's mutual, buddy. Mutually assured hate destruction. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Let's just preemptively do this. Alright, please don't have secret dogs and liquors in the water. Now, if you can make zombies in the water lose a leg permanently, they immediately die. Normally, at least. The fart cloud of justice. And he just sort of had his head explode. In a non-fart related incident, a man's head exploded today. Strong bad zone. Super VR. Boy, strong bad could not be reached for comment. We're trying to collect the final secret now. Trying to do that thing where that crowd over there notices me. If there is crowd over there. So that I might kill them through the bars. Can you be acid splashed through the bars? Cool. That is fantastic news, my friend. Fantastic Max. Oh! We're gonna call that Ultra Instinct, and not me just completely fucking whiffing it. Like the squid did that time he beefed it on the 360 ollie, no bone to shoveless. I think was the name of the move. You'd have to watch Rocket Power to check it. You're like, well then the cost is already too great. I will remain ignorant, Uncle Tenfei. And like Tim Rogers of Action Button, I'll also not die hungry. Isn't he supposed to review Earthbound at some point? We're gonna call her dead and not regret. And not regret it. Jump. Still stuff? Oh, it's probably on the other side of the gate. So here's where they tend to spawn the other key. Oh, the T-valve handle. How quaint. And you. There's also you. She realized she was just a pog in the machine. This was the 90s after all. Well, tell you what we're going to do to save potential backtracking and hauling shit around later. Let's go ahead and activate some T-valve handle doors before we... Because you got to drop down that one-way broken elevator shaft when you go up there. So I'd like the pre-game, son. Am I going to need the lens of truth? Is there going to be another zombie hitting the wall? Like this is the bottom of the well? Is he going to scream at me and freeze me in place as he dry humps me to death like a re-dead? Okay, well then let's just go ahead and pick this up so that there's no ambiguity. Such ambiguity. Alright, who's up here that needs a proper humbling and a spanking? You'll find most spankings are pretty humbling. Wolf O'Donnell agrees with that one too. I hear the dogs preemptively angry outside the door. Oh. For half a second, I was like, did I not bring that key? Because I was expecting it to be right there. Obviously. Alright, who's out here that I hate? Oh, okay. At least you made yourself known real quick. Liquor Coon, Liquor Coon. And then there's that asshole. Death. I do like that they tend to get one-shotted. The dog boys tend to get one-shotted by the shotgun. Okay. Grant to strike, baby. I didn't bring a knife. Why didn't I bring a knife? We'll never know. Let's just do this. There we go, baby. All burned up. ABU. How many ABUs that baby packing? Son, Hank Hill would know. Oh, additional Ultra Instinct kicked in for that man. You ever notice how that guy's just super totally fucking dead? Well, he is now. Somebody's knocking on Redfield's door behind me. Hey, 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 hey. I believe they say. Oh, Marvin? Is this where you've been? Once again, properly named RPD members get properly all burned up. He had extra hate, but it wasn't enough. He was extra hatey crispy, son. I see. Interesting. Interesting. And you call them Magnum bullets. And you claim they're good shit. Fascinating. Let's... Oh. Do this. This the downside of this plan was I ain't got no room for nothing. If we drop down here, we'll be right back to where we started. There and back again. A Redfield tail. Okay. I'm not going to bother with you. As always, the most hurtful thing you can do is nothing. Why do you think Deathclock got that present for William Murderface? Murderface, Murderface, son. Pickles the drummer doodly doo. He understood. Toki. He knows he's not a bumblebee. Okay, okay, okay. God damn this earth. And all you wretched creatures that crawl upon it. They gave me just enough time to feel like I could almost make it. So that's what made it hurt so much. Speaking of hurt so much, wouldn't be terrible to have a magnum bullet shooting gun. I've recently come across a cutting iron, Mr. Liquor. Don't you want to interact again? Trying to think of the best course of action here. This. You did your damn little hop back that I hate because it makes it where I can't just easily cheese you to death. Okay, it's cheating. He did it twice. There. Yeah, throw a little fucking fit. You're still not getting a new Transformer, much less a Lego set. My God. I don't care what kind of spelling test grades you got. I'm so happy to have this gun. And apparently it comes with 69 bullets stock, although that's immediately reduced. Just had to test it, buddy. Wrong place, wrong time. Then there's this asshole. Elliot, too. There. Had to make it even. Finally, one of you crowd didn't have Ultra Instinct. AKA, I learned how to aim. I say. Well, there we go. Okay. Well, let's take a peek down here. I heard dogs at some point. I heard dogs being declared at some point. I'd love to go over here and use that T-valve handle one more time so it'll be easier to throw away later. I'm running around. If any aggro enemies are coming. Okay. Guess not. Guess I'm celebrating my birthday alone again. On Curacinto Island. Of course, I always have friends on Curacinto Island. Now there's a dog up here. Right? Are you down? Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, never mind. I would have just shot an acid round, but not only did I know if it would go wide or not, but also I was worried the grading was going to get in the way. It's weird that they move that over slightly in the randomizer. Ever so slightly. Maybe they're worried I wouldn't notice it was pushable after my terrible stank with the basement door. Basement door stanks. You hate to see them. And here we are back at the Raccoon Police Department. Where nothing bad has ever happened. Why so many of you fucking crowd in here? And that door opens both ways, apparently. I've recently learned. Okay. Oh, lining up like ducks in a barrel today, are we? Okay. I'll just kind of shuffle past you then. He's so mad and embarrassed he's trying to leave now. Reminds me of how when you used to play Resident Evil Outbreak online, if you died, your character would become a zombie that you could control, and all you could do was stumble around and do this attack where you kind of just waved your hands in front of you, and you could actually use it to knock locked doors open if you wanted to help the other players instead of just running at them with hate in your heart, like I believe the developers intended. Okay. Action items being updated in real time. We could finally switch over to this. Although we have none of the upgrades for it, it still doesn't matter. It's still way too satisfying to have all of this ammunition that we could just shoot for fun. In fact, I'm just going to store this thing. Let's bring just a couple hundred extra SMG bullets. Just enough to tide us over. And let's upgrade to a more proper cutting iron. I'll take 2 flashbangs. Flashbangs aren't as useful for Claire's final boss as they are Leon's. So I should be going through them in a more Coca-Cola-like manner, honestly. Honestly. All right, this is a respectable, responsible inventory we've sort of cobbled together. Half-acidly so, might I add. You're like, I like full acid. Nonsense, Uncle Tenfei. Uncle Tenfei. I was contemplating the end of the episode there, but I think we'll advance a little farther. We'll wait till we get to the plug room, at the very least, to make sure that Sherry's all right. And by that I mean she's laying in a room full of trash while her mom yells at her. God bless her heart. Ah, oh, see, the calisthenics or whatever it's called, once again. I need that back, by the way. Jackass. In modern games like this, to be more realistic when, like, you're turning and shit, like, the character has to do, like, a wider arc. You can't just sort of change direction immediately. It's just one of the many, many ways that I'm cheated. I don't think I've ever seen a pallet jack that was that skinny. Must be just for little tiny pallets. They should call it a little tiny pallet jack. Oh. Okay. It's not the extended mag, but it's still cool. And I'd still be quite the fool not to take it. Alright, you claim I've left something laying out here. Once again, I think that's downstairs dogs. Which they shouldn't be a problem, because they'll just stand near that ledge. Alright, this goes all the way around, so there's probably something in here that I didn't grab. Maybe on one of Hunk's boys. A Hunk's boy's toy, I think it's known as. Silent but deadly. I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't want to risk it being the Magnum or the extended mag for this SMG. Or the grenade launcher's butt stock, or the reinforced frame. Or the Claire Redfield special. There's so many good things it could be. Or did we just leave something laying down here? Like an idiot. Trying to see if the map changes. Yeah, it turns blue when we get down here. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-da. I've done enough running around backtracking. For one lifetime of a randomizer. So let's just pretend that the hallway isn't red and that I'm not super paranoid. That I'm missing something totes obvious. To use hip lingo. For sure. Don't even get me started on how the walls in the malls are totally, totally tall. Don't force me to gag you with a spoon. You crowd have watched Tiny Toon Adventures, right? You crowd get all of my dumb, esoteric 90s kid bullshit, right? Also, Tiny Toon Adventures. Yeah, it's a good show. Elevator go down the hole. Classics. Alright, this is Leon's jump-in point. It had a couple of neat and nifty gimmicks. Mr. Gimmick himself. Gimmicku. Alright, I wonder what's in the Oregon Trail, as some folks call it today. The Trail of G-Virus Sadness. Elliot continues to respawn. And he even had a backpack this time. Hey, you should come over here and get blown up with Elliot. Now that you've been gut shot. That's when the music kicked in.
Figlio di puttana.
Oh, he's so mad. I'm not going to go down there just yet. It's interesting to approach this area from this angle for the first time. Normally you wouldn't really go about it that way. Just the randomized world. What kind of pose is that you died in? Oh. Okay. You crowd, get up to a lot down here? I'm tempted to just blow you crowd the fuck up. Let's see what one flame grenade could do when fired in the midst of all of y'all. They've had a rough time of it. And they earned it by deserving it, son. And yet you persist, and yet you persist. Almost made it to me. All right. Is everybody graveyard dead now? Nobody's leg's gonna come to life and kick me in the ass or anything? Oh, you can't even open this from this side. That's interesting. I mean, we could poke our head down there. We've got a good supply of ordnance. Why not? I'm so paranoid that that's going to crash the game. You know what? If we haven't triggered the Sherry Birkin cutscene yet, it might be a good idea not to go down there and play God with the sequence. You're like, is he talking about the human DNA genome project? No, he's talking about how he's bad at playing this video game. Despite how many times he's done it. Technically, I'm bad at playing a modded version of the video game, so not quite the same criteria. Just saying. Hitting you crowd with an actually. Like you never expected before. Do we want to take the little lift in that room downstairs, or do we want to jump off the ledge? Or I guess slide down the ridge. Fourth Survivor style. I think that's what we'll go for. We'll be a gopher. Broke. You finally get your moment to shine, buddy. You finally get your moment to shine. Good job. Sploosh! Is that how you yell fuck this in Italiano? I approve. All right, and now we're back here after our strange little side journey. or potentially sequence breaking side journey that led to the MAC-10. Our brother named Ben with a MAC-10 status certified. Is this thing a Mac, or is this actually a Mac? Okay, it is the Mac-11. I know I like to make brother named Kevin with a Mac-11 references because it rhymes so good. It's like the difference between Ben 10 and Kevin 11. I don't need to get into it, son. Senor Chang from Community. Another example. The double ladder guardian, son. Did the armless slasher put you up to this? Oh, he got away. He got away with his knees intact. Huh, it's not often you put somebody hateful out here to fill my life with misery and woe. I'm just going to empty this in your asshole. Once again, Wolf O'Donnell's like, how did he get my last conversation I had with Fox McCloud? Okay, let's see. Also, that isn't true. He would obviously use the word tailhole like an adult. Like an anthropomorphic wolfman adult. I don't even necessarily need to take these guys out. It's just so satisfying. Franz Ferdinand agrees. I say, don't you know? And you say you don't know? And I say, Suzaku Flame Blast. Only thing I can tell you, crowd, is I know I won't be leaving here with you, son. I move and you could die.
Dove diavolo?
Sherry, te l'ho detto, non posso andarmene se non finisco il mio lavoro.
È quello che dici sempre.
Sherry.
Perché non sei rimasta a casa? Eri al sicuro lì.
Ehi, Sherry!
Avevo paura. Quei mostri erano ovunque.
Bisogna chiamare la polizia. Come ti abbiamo insegnato?
L'ho fatto, ma non è arrivata. E tu non rispondevi al telefono, quindi...
Sherry, io non ho tempo per questo.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, arrivo! Aspettami, Sherry. Sto arrivando.
Annette Birkin, vying for asshole of the year, son. It's a tough field. Son, when I'm in being a huge asshole in a Resident Evil game competition and my opponent is Brian Irons. Hey, the easily placed queen plug. Once again, I'm always worried about these things not being properly randomized or being randomized when they shouldn't be. So I'm not going to mess with them just yet. Hey, lady, don't worry. I'm here to pay attention to you. Most important fucking character in the game is here, people. Let's all put our lives on hold. It's the library bunch lady, too. That's how you know she's extra double hateful. Okay, just this once. Oh, we could actually watch this VHS tape. Watch this crash the game, boys. I'd lose my mind.
Ti prego. Oh, ti prego, basta. Fermo, ti prego. Ti prego. No, 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 no. Da questa parte, schifoso! Lascialo. Non fargli male. No!
Felice di averlo visto.
Damn, Claire, you ain't got to yell at me. Okay, let's do a couple of things. Go out there, get the game state in a good spot, in a good state. Allow my game state to improve my game state. All right, is that liquor on the other side? No, he's not. Okay. As always, I wasn't worried or scared. It's important to establish these things. Splash attack! Go on, motherfucker. Try it. Try and get back up in front of me. Okay. I see. Huh. Why can't I hit you? There we go. Justice. I mentioned recently how I'm the hero, and you're required to love me. Oh no, low frame rate zombie. Alright, I think we're safe to lower the bridge. What happened to you, buddy? Somebody steal your Lunchables? You shouldn't have put it in the refrigerator. You know those things will outlive all of us. They got enough sodium in them. Just keep it in your damn desk drawer. I attacked the Titan shifter inside of the nape of his neck. Trying to figure out the best way to deal with you, crowd. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it. You said it, Claire. And it's a good thing you did, because I don't have any idea what the hell you said. I couldn't repeat it. Okay. Lots of humbled zombies.
Richiesta identificazione combracciale per la funicolare.
I see. Thanks for letting me know that. Just what I needed. Woohoo! Woohoo! The man said. Of course, quoting Mario is the most appropriate during this randomizer since it's in Italiano. I'm hearing you crowd up there. I was like, who keeps scaring me? It can't be Hunks boy, because I'm down here humbling him. Although it looks like nature already humbled you, buddy. Jesus. Once again, my discouraging words are what did him in. Is the safe just over there where it should be? We'll open the controversial Final Fantasy game safe, and then we'll end the episode. You're like, so it's not safe for us in real life, Uncle Tidfay. 212.8. It really is. Each of them is just super distinct among Final Fantasies. And our reward is the ability to save. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, not too frustrating. I'm more frustrated with myself for not knowing about Claire just being able to open that damn garage basement door and having to cheat a heart key in. There's going to be the biggest asterisk now next to this run. Dad asterisk is what people will say when they see it. Son, I can already see their cool sunglasses and the way they're biting their lip. And the way they're biting their lip. You know, I've gone through a lot of my Goodwill SMG bullets. Goodwill, SMG, and son, it's not your fault that Tidfay's bad at the game, son. It's not your fault.